everybody. So today we're going to try Toppling Goliath Brewing Company's Digital Dawn. Double India Pale Ale with Nelson Sauvant, Simcoe Cryo, Mosaic, Sabru, and Amarillo hops. Sabru hops I do like. I do like the slight, I almost want to say sweet coconut that Sabru does bring to a beer. Usually New England IPAs, beers like that, but you can use them in a just standard IPA. I like the can art. It is slick. It almost reminds me of the old school arcade game Tank. I think that's what they're going for just by the outline, but I have no clue. I was looking, it does have a note on here of what you should get, but I don't want to look at that. 16 fluid ounces. I do not see an ABV on here. I guess we'll have to look at Untapped. Oh, I hate this thing. 7.8% ABV, Double India Pale Ale is what Untapped says. I know I did read it off this. I did pick this up at Megabev. I believe it, I want to say like $4.49 is what this was. So let's go ahead and get it open, get it into a glass. But going back to the label, it is very slick. I would hate to drink this one in the summer, walking around a party or something. I could see this falling out of your hand. I don't believe the other one, like King Sue and all those other ones, are that slick like this one is, but I could be wrong. A little yellow-orange coming up through that head, so off-white. I almost want to say like a dirty white head. Small and medium bubbles, mainly small. From that pour, about 1.5 fingers of head. Bubbles on the side are compact like this. So for the color, more orange than anything. You guys are seeing a little lighter orange, if it'll focus. Yeah, double IPA is what I would go with. The haziness, I would say double New England IPA. You can't see through it. I can see some bubbles coming up. Down in here, more of that milky yellow, creamy yellow like you would see in a traditional New England IPA. But let's go ahead and smell. A little malt sweetness. I know there's Sabru in here. I almost want to say like a berry, slight coconut flavor, but I think that sweet malt of this double IPA is coming out more than anything. But technically, by what it says on the can and what Untapped says, I could see that light syrup maltiness is what I'm getting out of this. Yeah, light syrup. I'll stick with like a light syrup malt with a little bubblegum cotton candy in there, and then that coconut is very, very low. Yeah. My guess is that bubblegum candy is coming from the sweetness of the malt that's in here. But let's go ahead and try. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, like a bubblegum cotton candy. Kind of. I'm surprised by that I'm not getting as much like of that sweet malt syrup in the taste like you get in the smell. Usually in a double IPA that'll transfer over. So maybe those cryo hops and all those other hops in there are help cutting that. But yeah, almost a bubble gum, like a sweeter bubble gum cotton candy. There is some bitterness, like on top of everything. I almost want to say, I was gonna say like a generic citrus bitterness, but now that I'm thinking of it, Nelson Sauvant is gonna be like a white grape. So maybe it's supposed to be like a sour or a tart grape. I do, now that my palate's warmed up to it, I get a little bit of that light malt syrup, but still not as much. I'll try and pour the rest in here. Not as much as you get in the smell. There. It's all in there. Kind of thinned it out. I think that white grape, I'm starting to get like more sour tartness in there, but I still get like that light malt, sweet berry. Coconut is just gone. More on the tart side. The body for 7.8, I think, is low. Maybe a 6.5 somewhere in there. For the body, it just doesn't feel as thick as it should be. Um, yeah, like citrus rind tartness, bitterness in the aftertaste. I'm not sure what to think about this one. It's good. Would I buy more? Yes. Um, yeah, there. I can't believe that Nelson Savant is bringing that much tartness to this beer. Tartness, a little sourness, but that it's almost like maybe the citrus acidic side. So I can kind of see that. I would probably go 4 out of 5 on this one. I want to read the back of this just to see what they're saying. Okay, nothing. I mean, obviously, but it doesn't really give any tastes or smell notes or anything. But yeah, I think 4 out of 5 is a good score for this. Let's check Untapped. See what they're saying. Two of my friends have had it 4.4 out of 5. Almost 6,000 people have rated this 4.15. Uh, okay, so this says the same thing. Hoppy, citrusy, aromatic, tropical body. I'm not sure, and body is separate on the style guidelines. I'm not sure what they mean by body when, again, like I said, I don't think this one has the body of a traditional double IPA. Let's see what people are saying, if they say anything. Of course not. I'm going to try, we know how all goes, just to see if anybody says anything. Okay. Crushed gooseberry, pineapple, mango, grapefruit, soft Swedish malts. I don't know about all that. Maybe if it was out of the tap, it would be different. And yeah, nobody else is saying anything. But yeah, definitely one to pick up and try. Another good one from Toppling Goliath. But yeah, I would go 4 out of 5. So if you enjoyed this review, check some more out over here. And until next time, please remember, drink new craft beer.